So about on-hire survey and off-hire survey. Basically, this suppose if you are in port A, this is port A. You have come from somewhere, and what is happening is you have discharged the cargo here. Okay. So now the vessel is empty. Okay. Now a new charter comes. Okay. So for a new charter, it's like he has to see the amount of bunkers that is present on board. Okay. What he will do is he will hire the vessel. We call charter hire. He will hire the vessel to go to port B for loading, then go to another port for discharging again. Okay, usually this is what happens. Especially this happens in wherever a third party is involved for chartered vessels. In the sense, the charter hires the ship for moving the cargo. There are a lot of sub-charters also involved. That is a different topic altogether. So you can consider like this basically. Suppose if you are in now you have discharged, and what will happen is the bunker surveyor will come. Okay, this will be a on hire. This is where the charterer is hiring the vessel. Okay, at this place only he hires the ship for taking for moving he wants to load at this port and move to this port. So what will happen? Suppose if he hires the ship here, this will become the delivery figures. Whatever ROB of fuel I have, he may hire the vessel here also. Okay, this voyage will be on from the owner side. That commercial department will take care. Sometimes he may hire here also. Wherever he is hiring your vessel, that is what is called delivery. Whatever ROB of fuel we have, that is called as delivery figures. We are delivering the vessel. So that is why we are telling this delivery figures. Okay. Then what happens? The vessel goes to this port, loads the cargo, discharges here. Okay. He will give sufficient bunker for the full voyage. Then whatever ROB here, this is called once the cargo is discharged, once from this port you have departed, this is the redelivery figure. Whatever ROB I have here, this word is redelivery. In the sense, charterer gives back the vessel to the owner. As a chief engineer, I have to ensure delivery figures and redelivery figure must be matching. Okay, it should be very close. What the bunker surveys will come to help the onboard chief engineer also. One surveyor will come or two surveyors come, depends on the arrangement by the operators. Usually what happens, delivery figures, when the vessel is ready for delivery, the charter surveyor will try to he will try to declare as much less fuel as possible. Okay. And when it comes to the redelivery area, at the redelivery port, again the charter surveyor will come and he will try to have as much as possible the ROB. Then only he can make claim to the owner. Whereas the owner surveyor wants the vice versa. Okay. So as a chief engineer, what my role here is, whatever ROB I have here, I have to declare it without much difference. This is what is my ROB. Suppose 150 metric ton VLSFO, 550 suppose, 550 metric ton VLSFO and 90 metric ton LSFGO. This is what is my ROB. I will try to declare to the charter surveyor after discussing with my owner appointed surveyor. So I told 2 surveyors, no. So I will try to, this is my logbook figure, okay. So I will try to keep it as close as to the logbook figure, okay. I will not try to keep down or keep more, as much close as possible, 550.8 or whatever. I cannot deviate much during the on-hire survey, because any deviation, this fellow will try to take advantage of the situation, who the charter surveyor, okay. And here I have to ensure this and this is matching. This is a redelivery, no. In between I will get another bunker. The charterer gives bunker also. Depends on the voyage, okay. But if he gives only sufficient bunker for the voyage leg, then this ROB and this ROB I have to match. I cannot show more here, okay, as a chief engineer. I have to manipulate in such a way that these 2 figures will match. This is what is happening. To be on a more simpler note, you can understand like this. Suppose a very simple way of understanding, you are in one area where you are hiring a car. Suppose if you can hire a Zoom car or something, the Zoom car comes to your home, you want to go here, okay, and then you have to come back here, okay. You have about, when the car is delivered at your home for you to use, the car is having about 10 liter diesel, okay. And now for your journey you will calculate, you will need about, suppose 30 liter. You will give this 30 liter, you will fill up this 30 liter diesel, then you arrive, you will ensure that more or less close this same 10 liter remains, no. This is what is happening. If it is remaining more, then what you will do? We don't do that, but in shipping that's how it works. If suppose here if you have about 30 liters, then it's the 20 liter is you have put your fuel, no. So in this example, you are the charterer, you are using the car, I am the car owner, okay. So this is what is happening in the on-hire survey and off-hire survey. So the basic idea is the same 10 liter has to be there at when you deliver the car. If you are delivering the car here, again you will try to maintain the same 10 liter. This is what is happening. Since here lot of costs are involved, they are appointing bunker surveyors from DNV or whatever they are in, the operators are in collaboration with, and it is not 100% sure that every time it will match, because in between you will get an intermediate bunker also depending on the voyage. So they will ask for the consumption record of the voyage leg. That's why all these things were happening when you have a chartered party. Third, 1 minute. So I hope you had a rough idea of what is a on-hire survey and a off-hire survey. So basically this happens when the vessel is going for third party charter, when the vessel is going to be hired by a third party. If it is through the owner, all these things won't be this headaches won't be much to chief engineer if it is a owner charter, because the owner's commercial department, they will take care of all these things. So this is regarding the on-hire and off-hire surveys. So if suppose if somebody asks you all these things, how will you prepare the vessel for on-hire off-hire survey? Sometimes this third party charter inspects the engine room condition, deck condition, everything, because basically they don't want to take anything on their head. If they find any flaw, they will tell it has been done before, it has been there before, whether it comes to the vessel condition or whether it is coming to the bunker or OB. So anyways, if you have any doubts regarding the on-hire off-hire, just let me know, because more than this nothing much is there to explain. Okay, the chief engineer will ensure that the soundings and all records are kept ready. So during the sounding of tanks, the present scenario is we cannot play much with the tank level gauges and all. They are also bringing a magnet and all. So this has to be, the consumption has to be, it's basically a chief engineer job. Consumption has to be properly calculated and then maintained. Then only you can match. The issue happens more when you have double bottom tanks as bunker tanks. See, when you have double bottom type, even a small variation in sounding also gives a huge variation in volume. Okay, because these tanks are very rectangular. Even with a very little variation in height also, it will give a huge difference. So the practical situation will be what is going on is lot of arguments and all will happen. It's not to reach. That's why we don't directly deal with the charter surveyor. I discuss with my owner surveyor and I will come to a figure which is comfortable to me. Then he will discuss with the charter surveyor. Then again, if there is a change, all these things will happen. So it's all a kind of negotiation and an agreement of the figures basically. Because always one fellow will try to put a fuel claim, telling that I have given more fuel. The vessel has not consumed much. Vessel has consumed less. My fuel is there more. That is what is the will always be the mindset of the charter surveyor. So accordingly, we have to defend ourselves. We have to show the records accordingly. Okay. Anyways, the next topic we'll be discussing soon. Thank you.